Namaste, creative yogis. How you all doing out there? I hope you got a chance to get out there and celebrate the full moon, which was on the 6th of April. And got to frolic in the moonlight and cleanse your crystals and do your full moon rituals, whatever resonates with you. Doing a bit of journaling, reflecting on the last month, and thinking back on how this lovely earth energy has affected your life for the better, how it's helped guide you. And looking to this coming month and what it is that you're wanting to see happen. It's always nice to sit down and think about it, just write it out, give yourself a bit of clarity. And this month is called the pink moon, full moon this month, because of the blossoms coming out, particularly the phlox in the northern hemisphere. So there's lots of pink blossoms everywhere. So that's why it's called the pink moon. And of course it's also Easter. So it is about rebirth and that spring-like energy, that return to life. So that's very exciting. And it's all about love this month. So that's why it's really good to, really cleanse your crystal and infuse your crystals with this gorgeous love energy, because that does nothing but good in your life. Because love is what actually heals us. It's cultivating that in ourselves. Love is the antidote for things like fear and anxiety and all that kind of strange limiting thoughts. All that sort of stuff can be cleared away just by connecting with unconditional love in ourselves and learning how to do that regularly, through our meditations and our yoga, is what helps us to get whole and healthy. And so this is the month to really start to explore that, if you haven't already, through your practices. So it's really exciting, especially for those of you who haven't done it before. It's just a whole new world that's going to open up to you, I tell you. It's extraordinary stuff. So we've got the sun sign for this month is Libra. So Libra is about balance, finding that balance. It's a very gentle energy, and it's very much about looking at our relationships. So, of course, the most obvious one is our relationship with ourselves. So taking that time to cultivate self-love practices. And Libra really responds to beauty. So it's taking the time to beautify ourselves, to connect to our inner beauty, to recognize our beauty. So taking the time to adorn our bodies when we get up in the morning. Instead of thinking of ourselves getting dressed, we're adorning our bodies. And maybe it's time for a wardrobe change. Maybe you want to go and buy yourself some new clothes, or go and get some beauty treatments for yourself, and maybe get your hair done. I would love to do all that. I'm still kind of getting to the tail end of our wet season, which is our low season. But as soon as I've got some money spare, that's the first thing I'm going to do, is go do some beauty treatments for myself. I love that stuff. But it's very important to kind of, show that you love yourself by how you adorn your body, And adorning your body is also about, what products you use to wash your body with, and all that sort of thing. So just taking the time to find some beautiful smells. I love natural smells, aromatherapy oils and body lotions and body scrubs, really treating yourself this month. And that helps you to connect to your beauty, because beauty is a feeling state. So it's finding our way to that inner beauty and that love, that unconditional love in the heart space. How gorgeous is that? What a lovely month. So really dive into this one. You'll find you'll get a lot out of it. And the practices I'll be sending through to you will be about cultivating that self, unconditional love in your body. We're still in the earth energy, so I haven't done it yet, but we will be doing our grounding meditation as well, and putting that in there as well, incorporating that. It's just a really, really gorgeous month. So looking forward to all that stuff that's coming your way. So as I said, it's about relationships. So the first relationship is with yourself, but it also extends to your loved ones, your partners in life, your friendships, your work relationships, your family. It's all going to kind of come up this month. So if there's any kind of imbalance going on anywhere, you'll experience that as friction and tension. So if that does show up, just understand where that's coming from, and it's there to help you see something there. And just take time and just meditate on it, reflect on it, journal on it, think about it and maybe ask for some guidance as to how to resolve whatever's going on there, and then, you know, take the action, you know, to help make some changes. There might be just some subtle changes that need to happen to keep you happy in your life. So very interesting month, I think, coming up for us all. So I've chosen some cards for you today. For your abundance card, I've got my desires are always met with a generous delivery from the universe. So I think that's really lovely. That is, it's really dropping into gratitude, which is definitely a very key element in learning to cultivate this unconditional love. My desires are always met with a generous delivery from the universe. So it does suggest a lot of trust there, that the universe has your back. You're completely supported by Mama Gaia there, you know, really grounded into the earth. So the other two cards I pulled out from the Goddess deck, for your chakra, what you got was the base chakra. So that's interesting, because of course that is exactly what we're busy with, you know, your foundations, working with that taproot, really grounding into the earth, feeling safe and secure in the world, you know, which I talked about a lot last month. So working with that, making sure that we've got that going on, that we're looking after ourselves. And then you've got this beautiful Goddess card. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? So she's pregnant. You might be able to see that. I'll bring it a bit closer to the camera. Yeah. So it's called Fullness of Life. So the idea is, I mean, some of you may be getting pregnant. That could be happening in your life right now, you know. But really, I think it's about being pregnant with possibility, you know, and having that kind of infinite patience about a process, and enjoying every step of the way, and celebrating everything, just really being full of the joy of life, really. So you can see that there's some little leaves beside her, this connection to nature, this sort of greenness of her does suggest that connection with Mama Gaia, with nature. But I love the pinks around as well. So it's definitely related to the heart chakra, and really working with that gratitude and with that love. So isn't that beautiful that you got this card for your card for the month? It's gorgeous. It's actually the actual the book that comes with this is very, very deep. So I'll have a look and see what else it says, and I'll do a little post with it so that you get a deeper understanding of what it's trying to tell you. Alright, so that's it for me today. As I say, look out for the meditations that I'm going to be sending through. Yes, I think I'm going to do a few actually. So, yes, keep an eye open. Until then, namaste, creative yogis.